Hi everybody, I've got my last journal for this Friday, and well, let's get that out of the way. 10 by 5, and I used these Victorian ladies in it. These are like, I think they're off of cards and things like that, back in the day. And this is in a pocket. This is just here for pretty, and I dyed it pink, and I dyed these roses here. Got some sari silk running down the edges, and then the real pretty pink fabric, and I just let them overlap. Y'all know that. And going on the inside, it's a little overstuffed. So I used a yellow because I just love pinks and yellows together, different shades of it. And I put a little charm here and a rosette because the rosette's on the front, and a whole bunch of different fabrics. And on the inside, I added this little booklet. And it's got a little charm with the pink roses. And collaged the front. And it's just an assortment of different papers throughout. Love these little notebooks. They are so handy. Handy dandy. And this is another Victorian lady. I made a pocket out of her and put a nice postcard in there with some roses. And I just left the back. Some pages are cardstock, some are regular paper. I did several collages throughout this book. This is an envelope with a little image here. And a stamped image here, and this is a envelope. It's got a tuck spot behind it, but actually the back, well, not an envelope, but a bag, and it's open on the inside too if you wanted to put a stash in there of something. Got 2 cards that fit behind. Over here's another little envelope. I didn't put anything in there, but I left that open. Got some fabrics, a little lace with a pearl and some French, and then some stamping and some flowers. And then I put 3 cards here. You know, I like to see everything. Over here's a little tuck spot. My printer's going out on me, so I've had to use stuff that's in my stash. This is a thingy, a card that flips out, and it's nice and thick there. I love the coffee staining on that. Was held with some fabric. But my printer's going out, so I'm having to use what's in my stash and make collages and do a bunch of different things. So you'll see a couple of those books until I get a new printer. This is a belly band here with a little seam binding flower and then some seam binding at the top. And I stitched it in like it's a greenish gold. Really pretty. And that just tucks down in there. And then that fits behind, or you could put it here if you wanted to. However you wanted to do it. Another pretty Victorian lady. Some different fabrics and part of a crochet doily with a gold bow. Little card there. Love the coffee staining on that. This is part of a dinner napkin, and then I put some of that netting on top with some different fabrics. Pretty image in the background with several cards. And over here, this is out of my 1940, does it have a date on it? 1941, November 18th, 1941. I got it at a ephemera store, and then put a little tuck spot here, but you also have a card here for extra journaling and a whole bunch of different fabrics here. Now this lady is attached down just for a pretty page, and then the writing there. Got a little tuck spot here with a heart shaped tuck on some French, and then on some French book page, and stitched in gold with some pink, and that's adhered down. You could put something really pretty there and write about it. Some different fabrics, a little rosette. Another tuck spot here with a pretty background, and then this lifts up. This piece of fabric lifts up for writing. Get in there. Look pretty. And just some different pages for extra writing. I put a photo mat here. You could put an image of something and then write on the back. Bunch of different fabrics here. Another little tuck spot with a little card. Isn't that cute? Love that one. Some fuzzies from the other side with a real pretty vintage lady. And I love this pocket so much I had to put another one in there. It's just so pretty and so soft. And then 2 cards with more fuzzies. You know, they don't make these fuzzies anymore. And when I went to Joann's and to Michael's, I haven't seen them. So I guess what we got, we got. Different fabrics here. Part of an old vintage ledger sheet. This is attached down here with a rosette and some other kinds of fuzzies. Good thing I bought a lot of them, because I like them. Got some cheesecloth on this card here. Coffee stained. And then I did a diagonal belly band with a bow. And some seam binding up there. This flips over. And some seam binding at the top. This is a big tuck spot. I figured it'd be kind of neat to be able to write on that and the background. And this is eyelet with a rosette. And that's the other side of it. I can't remember where I got these cards. Another vintage lady is a pocket. And she's got some cards. And she's got some threads. She's a thready girl. Have y'all noticed something? It's mighty quiet in here. Ooh. Another collage here with a little mini envelope and some fabrics and lace rose. And then inside the pocket I put that card, and behind it I put that one. And then you've got all that space back there too. Really pretty. And the back is the same as the front with the nice long charm and the different fabrics and the rosette. And then I just added a little collage card for extra writing. These pockets, when I make pockets, I make pockets. They're just huge. So you can get all kinds of stuff in here if you need to. And there's the back again. I did not coffee stain this. And there's the front. Well, thank y'all so much for being here with me this Friday, checking everything out. And I will see y'all next Friday in the next videos. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.